What's good, YouTube? I just wanted to upload a video really quickly because I had just learned a lesson that was really impactful to me. And I just wanted to share it with y'all really quickly. Luke Belmar dropped a video. It was a 2-minute video. I'm gonna drop it in the link below in the description. And I'm out of breath because I'm so excited to talk about it, because I feel like I just learned something that's very valuable and something that's gonna help me along the way a lot. And in this video, it's gonna be in the link in the description, because the video, you can get a better understanding of it better from when he explains it or he watches it. But what he basically said is, if you couldn't fail at anything in life, or you just couldn't fail, what would you do, right? Who would you be, right? And he also said, but to break it down to more terms, just basically like saying, like, if your brain couldn't physically comprehend what the word failure means, like if someone says, hey, you're a failure, you're just like, what is that word? What is failure, right? Like, if your brain couldn't comprehend what the word failure means, or what loss means, or losing means, who would you be? And immediately the first thing that I thought of was, because right now I'm getting into sales, and it's a little rough because it's something new, and especially the cold calling aspect, you feel discouraged, someone tells you no, someone cusses you out, you feel a little, you feel like a failure a little bit because you didn't book an appointment. Same thing with trading. You lose a trade, you feel like a loser, you feel like a failure because you lost a trade and you lost money. And I learned that the word failure is literally, it has such a negative impact on your emotions, that because your emotions really control your actions, and it has such a negative impact off of your beliefs, your emotions, your thoughts, that one word. And in the video, what I kind of got from it was like, what if you couldn't define that word? Like, what if you couldn't define what that feeling is? What if instead of you replacing failure and losses, you replace that word with a lesson? Like, for example, if you got cussed out on the call, right? Or if you're stagnant in life, most people refer to that as you're a failure or you're losing. What if you couldn't comprehend that word, and instead of referring to that, he was like, there's a lesson I need to learn, right? You got off a sale and you didn't close. Instead of feeling like a failure, how about you redefine that word, and you don't even have it in your dictionary no more, and you replace it with the word lesson? Like, there's a lesson I need to learn before I can close that call. Like, there's a lesson I need to learn in order to move forward. Like, there's a lesson I need to learn. And I remember Alex Hormozy saying this. He was like, I remember he said, the first lesson you need to learn when you're broke is my fault, right? You need to understand that things are your fault. You're in the reason why you're in the place. You need to start taking accountability, right? That's the first lesson you need to learn. So what I kind of put the two together, and I'm just kind of understanding, like, what I got from the video that made it so impactful for me. It was like, instead of defining the word failure, getting in, something don't go your way, you feel down, and stuff like that. When stuff don't go your way, a person who wouldn't be able to comprehend what failure or losses mean would start getting excited. Why? Because it's a lesson to learn. It's a challenge. It's something to make them better. It's a challenge. It's some fun. It's some lesson that they have to learn. And that in a whole will get to excite the person, Like, if they didn't close that call, I was like, oh yeah, why didn't I close that call? There's a lesson I need to learn. Let's get started. Like, okay, what lesson do I need to learn? And they'll start getting excited. They'll start getting riled up. If you lose a trade, you just sit back and be like, why did I lose that trade? Or if you lose a trade, what lesson do I need to learn? Like, what happened here? Is it the market, or is there a lesson I need to learn? You start getting a little bit excited. Like, hold on, is it a lesson in technical analysis, or is it a lesson in my psychology that I need to learn, And you start getting excited and you start moving forward. And the biggest thing, the main point of this video that I just kind of put together and kind of learned, and it was so deeply impactful to me that it got emotional, because it was like, damn, like, I just don't comprehend what failure is. How about I don't know what the word loss is? Instead, it's a lesson. And also, it's also something else I learned. Whenever you lose something, it's because something better is coming. So yeah, I'm gonna link the video in the description so you can watch it and get your own, definition. But that's what mine was. I learned that I don't know what failure is anymore. I don't know what losing is. Failure and losing is only for people that quit. I don't know what that is. The only thing I know is lessons. The reason why that didn't work was because there's a lesson I need to learn. Time to learn that lesson because I'm excited now. It's like a new challenger approaches. It's like you're walking around playing Pokemon Go and then you see a Charizard or something like that. It's a challenge, it's a lesson I need to learn. The reason why my life is the way it is right now is because there's a lesson I need to learn. The reason why I may not be too profitable in trading right now is because there's a lesson I need to learn. The reason why the business isn't the way that I want it to be right now is because there's a lesson I need to learn. That kind of gets me excited instead of down. I just wanted to upload that video really quickly. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care, peace and love.